There is nothing more amazing when being in a relationship than having that confidence and security that your person has eyes for you and only you. No matter who you walk past, who hits them up, or who they see on the internet, you know to your specific person, none of them hold a candle to you. If this is something you want to experience, or you want to experience again, in this video I'm going to be showing you exactly how you can accomplish this.
Hi everyone, welcome or welcome back. My name is Matthew and I hope you're having an amazing day. I'm a manifestation coach who has helped many people create some amazing things in their lives. So if you're looking for some help to create some amazing things in yours, be sure to check down below. There you'll find the links to my website where you can find my coaching solutions. I'd absolutely love it if you could also subscribe to the channel, and when you do, be sure to click that bell icon so you don't miss any future video that could potentially change your life. I'm once again running another giveaway, however this time there are 2 prizes and 2 separate ways to win. The first prize is 2 weeks free email coaching with me, and the way you can enter into this giveaway is to comment anything you like down below, and my favorite comment will be picked, and this Friday I'll put up a community post showing who won and the comment that it was that won. The other prize is a free 30-minute video call with me, and to be entered into this giveaway, all you need to do is be an active member by this Saturday. So if you're already a member, that's absolutely fine. If you choose to sign up for the membership, which is linked down below, this Saturday I'll be collecting all of the names into a pot and picking a random name, and whoever is a member at the time that gets selected will win a free call with me. Now, I highly recommend you sign up for the membership so you can win that call, but if you don't win, there is plenty of other stuff that you get out of the membership to make it worth your while. For as little as £6 per month, you get so much stuff such as exclusive content, free worksheets, free routines, free planners, loads of stuff, and the potential to win the giveaway. So by all means, sign up. I look forward to seeing all of your amazing comments. Now let's get you your person wanting only you. So I just want to preface to start this video that I understand that in the manifestation community, the idea of manifesting your person head over heels for you and only you is a bit of a mixed topic. Some people love the idea, some people hate it. Now, I'm here to say that I'm in the middle. And the reason why I'm in the middle is because I wholeheartedly think that you absolutely can and should, if you'd like to, manifest your person being head over heels for you. Manifestation allows you to have anything you desire. And if you genuinely desire for them to be in love with you and only you, or have eyes for you and only you, you deserve it. Now, the other reason why I'm all for it is because from a logical standpoint, even before I knew about manifestation, I wouldn't want my romantic partner having eyes for other people. Why would you want to be in a relationship with someone where you constantly think, oh, they're probably checking out that guy, or that they're checking out that girl's bum, or something like that? You wouldn't. So I'm all for you having the eyes of your person and only for you and only you. Now, the reason why I am against it is because I think that, especially with the fuel that the manifestation community adds to the fire, a lot of people go about it in a very unhealthy way. A very obsessed, a very clawing, clinging, putting your person in a cage so they couldn't possibly go anywhere else kind of way. I'm against that kind of stuff. So what I'm going to be doing in this video is giving you everything that you need to get your person wanting you and only you, because I've done it myself, in a healthy and beneficial way for both you and them, in a way that will have you not staying up at night wondering, oh, are they texting someone else? Oh, are they doing this? Because you're keeping them in a cage, but instead in a way that is actually loving, where they feel good, you feel good, and everything is great. Now, there are 2 things that I recommend you do to get this, and I highly recommend you stick out the full video. I'm not usually one to do the whole watch till the end stuff, but I do recommend you do this so that you can get the kind of results that I've had with this, and you can become a power couple with your person who has eyes for you and only you, just like Katie does for me. So the first thing, the affirmations, the standard manifestation process, because I know that's what most of you are here for first. So you 100% can have your person having eyes for only you by affirming it into being, or visualizing it, or scripting it, or whatever. But for the purposes of this video, I'm just going to say affirmation and give some affirmations. Your mindset is what creates the life that you experience. You can affirm that your person has eyes for only you, and that will happen. So, what are some ways that we can affirm for this to get the outcome that we desire in a healthy and beneficial way? Now, here are a couple of examples of what I recommend. Things like SP always has and always will have eyes for me and only me because I am their best option. SP always has and always will have eyes for only me because I make them feel so loved in this relationship. SP has eyes for only me because they are so happy being in this loving, committed relationship with me. SP is so happy being in this relationship with me that they have no need to go elsewhere for validation and fulfillment. SP absolutely loves being with me in this relationship, which is why they've committed wholeheartedly to me. I make SP so incredibly happy that they couldn't even imagine being with someone else. SP knows that I am their best option, and therefore they do everything they can to make sure this relationship is happy and healthy. I accept the best and only the best, and because SP loves me so dearly and I make them feel so loved dearly, they do everything they can to provide me the best and only the best. I understand that one's quite long, but sometimes adding in long ones isn't too bad. Or just the standard, SP has eyes for only me. I make SP feel so loved that they make me feel so loved in return. SP absolutely adores everything about me, and they have wholeheartedly committed to me in this relationship. Things of that nature. You can absolutely affirm and have the outcome that you want. If you affirm in these healthy ways that make it seem like the relationship is loving instead of the standard SP is obsessed with me, or SP can't eat or sleep without me, or SP is so unhappy and miserable without me, which is why they have eyes for only me, or because everybody else is so ugly, SP has eyes for only me. Those kinds of things are unhealthy in my opinion, and I actually genuinely feel like when you speak those kinds of affirmations, they make you feel less powerful. And the reason why I think that, and obviously you may have a different experience, this is just from my personal experience from, doing those kinds of affirmations at the beginning of my journey. You understand that the state that you're coming from when you're doing those kinds of affirmations is that of fear and lack. And when you're speaking those kind of affirmations, you don't feel good, or at least I didn't. I felt like I was putting a spider in a glass, I felt like I was saying, you have eyes for me and only me because I'm removing your ability to see everybody else. Instead of saying, I understand there's other people out there, but I provide so much and I am such a good candidate to be your partner that you have eyes for only me and only me and eyes for only me. You get where I'm coming from? Like, even, let me just compare them just so you can kind of see, because I realised I sort of sectioned it up a little bit. SP has eyes for me and only me because we have such a loving, passionate, committed relationship together. How nice does that sound in comparison to SP has eyes for me and only me because everyone else in their life is ugly? Or SP is so extremely obsessed with me. Do you see how just by me framing those two sentences next to each other, one sounds loving? If you were to go up to your specific person and they were to say either of those to you about you, which one do you think would make you feel more confident being with them? And which one do you think would make you run a mile? For me personally, if someone was said, I've been telling myself that you're obsessed with me, I'd probably run a mile. But if someone was to say, I've been telling myself that you have eyes for me because I make you so happy in this relationship, I'd be like, that's wholesome, that's nice, I actually like that more. You see where I'm coming from? So there's some affirmation ideas that you can tell yourself that will get you your person having eyes for you and only you. And they do work. I was doing this at the beginning of my relationship with Katie once I'd kind of started to... at the beginning of my reconciliation with Katie, because the beginning of our relationship wasn't too good because I had a terrible self-concept then. But at the beginning of our reconciliation, I was affirming these kinds of things, and I can promise you, and she can obviously vouch for it in the live streams and stuff like that, once we kind of reconciled and sort of given a little bit of time afterwards, our relationship did a full 180. We had a much healthier relationship, much happier, much more, I'm not going to say committed, because neither of us were sort of not committed to the other, but in a way that's like we were invested is the better word, not committed. A lot more investment, we were both much happier around each other, everything was amazing, and all that took was affirming that outcome with the loving affirmations that I've just given you. And you guys have seen, if you've joined the live streams, Katie has eyes for me and only me. It's obvious. A lot of people refer to us as a power couple, and you can 100% have that just by doing what I've given you. And some of those affirmations even included a little bit of revision as well, such as the always have been and always will be having eyes for me and only me, or however it was that I worded. And this revises that history that you may have together, therefore creating a new subconscious wiring, therefore creating a new outcome going forward, and not needing the past to be removed or not needing to let go of it because you've actually changed that past to be in alignment with what you want. So this will get you your person being head over heels for you. If you found value in this video so far, be sure to drop me a like and a comment letting me know. Don't forget there is the giveaway going on, so comment anything you like down below for the chance to win 2 weeks free email coaching, and sign up for my membership, which is only £6, which is literally like the price of a Starbucks coffee, for the chance to win a free 30-minute video call with me. And now that I've wasted some more of your time, let's get back to this video. Now, like I said at the beginning, there are actually 2 ways, and the other way that I recommend is a way that you can make it a lot more natural and consistent without you even having to do anything affirmation manifestation wise. Now, this is actually what I have also done, and I 100% recommend you do this. Yes, the affirmations and all that kind of stuff work. However, I think when you become your best self, you will naturally get this without having to do anything additional other than being authentically you. Everything happens through you, not to you. Therefore, you don't need to change who you are in order to have this outcome from the specific person. All you need to do is shift your mindset to assume that is how things are. However, because everything is a mindset and everything is happening through you, let's use the example of a man for this instance. If you are a man who feels like you're too skinny, your beard's all messy, your hair's long, you don't feel well, you haven't got clothes that you like the look of, stuff like that, you think you're boring, you think that you're not good enough to attract the females that you like, yes, you can absolutely have the outcome that you desire simply by affirming and staying in that mindset. However, if you're constantly fighting the idea of, but why would they want, sorry, I'm hiccuping. Why would they want me? I'm too skinny. Women only like muscular guys. Women only like well-kept guys. Like these kinds of thoughts, you're going to be kind of fighting yourself consistently. And yes, you absolutely can have everything that you want just by affirming it, but if you're having to constantly fight yourself, it's not maybe going to be the most fun journey for you. So what I recommend, and this is what I have done myself as well, so this isn't just me, preaching. This is something that I've done, and I highly recommend you do it, both men and women. The men was just an example, but everyone. Understand what is your best self. Understand what the version of you that would be able to sit there and why wouldn't they have eyes for only me? If you need to change physical things about yourself, work on changing those physical things about yourself. If you need to build up any kind of internal confidence or self-assuredness, do so. Understand what the best version of you is, the one that can sit there and say, why wouldn't they want to be with me and only me? Or why wouldn't they want to have eyes for me and only me? And then work to become that best version of yourself. For example, if you go back into my previous videos, as in a year ago, a year and a half ago, sort of the first 6 months of my channel, you will see my beard quite messy. I wasn't particularly well kept. My hair was quite messy. I was speaking super fast because I wasn't particularly confident in front of a camera. Now, did that Matthew manage to manifest Katie and a better version of Katie just by affirming? Yes, he did. But does this current Matthew have everything he desires and more without having to really do anything? Yes, I do. And the reason being, I built myself up. I put on more muscle because I felt that was a better version of myself. I've worked on my self-confidence. I've worked on regulating my emotions and becoming more stoic. I've worked on my business, which makes me feel more successful and fulfilled, therefore living a more fulfilled life, to the point where now I can sit here and basically say to myself, well, why wouldn't Katie have eyes for me and only me? And, worst case scenario, if Katie and I broke up, I can quite confidently go forward in the future going, well, why wouldn't I have other people interested in me? Because I've built myself up to be able to look at myself and say, why wouldn't they? Back then, I did deal with those questions sometimes. I had a terrible self-concept back then. And the reason being was I would look at myself and think, well, why would someone want to be with someone that's dressed like this, kept like this, no confidence? So I worked on it. I understood that the best version of myself was a little bit more muscle, more confident, building my own business, started boxing and stuff like that, which I actually very much recently started, which I'm acting like a vegan just because I've now started boxing. Everyone has to know about it. But stuff like that. And it makes me feel my best self by being authentically me. Did I manifest the best version of Katie by affirming for her? Yes. Do I affirm for her now? No. Do I have a better version of her now than I did back then? Yes. Our relationship now is as good as it could possibly be. I thought it was as good as it could possibly be back then, but now it's even better. And the reason being, I'm not affirming, I'm just being authentically the best version of me who naturally thinks, why wouldn't she be eyes for me and only me? And if any of you have seen any of our live streams, you can tell that she has eyes for me and only me. People constantly calling us a power couple, saying that we're incredible together, all of these sorts of things. And all of this now comes from me being my best self. Obviously, there's always room for improvement, but a version of me that I can sit there and say, well, why wouldn't she? Once you can get to that why wouldn't they place, you are the king or queen of your reality. If you can, with anything, not just person, but if you can sit there and be like, well, why wouldn't your manager give you a pay rise? You've won. If you could sit there and be like, well, why wouldn't your person want to be with me? You've won. Absolutely, you've won. You can affirm for it and have it, and I recommend you do so while building up your best self. But once you get to this place of, well, why wouldn't they? You've won. Absolutely. An example, a guy who is let's say a billionaire with, you know, a nice body, well kept and all that kind of stuff. Do you think he's ever considering a female turning him down? More than likely not. And how often do you reckon it happens? Probably next to zero. Probably the odd one here or there because they might have a boyfriend or something. But in reality, the billionaire who's got a nice body, who's well dressed, well kept, looks after himself, how often are they getting rejected? Basically never. Compared to someone who maybe isn't any of those things, like me at the beginning of my manifestation journey, how often do you reckon I got rejected? More than I'd like to admit. How often well, I don't really get rejected now because I'm in a relationship with someone, but you get what I mean? Like, how often do you reckon I would get rejected in comparison to then if I was to have the opportunity to get rejected? More than likely not a lot, because I now have that mindset of, why wouldn't they? I get that I'm not, like, you know, a top tier guy, but to me, I'm good enough to have attention and eyes from the people that I desire and have them having eyes for me and only me, and therefore I receive it without doing anything. I just operate my daily life as me, very rarely affirm. I get what I want. So, yes, affirm. Yes, affirm those loving affirmations as well. Come from a place of love when doing so. But while simultaneously doing that, become your best version of yourself so you never have to question, oh, is this a lie? Or do they actually have eyes for me and only me? And you will have the best from your person. Mixing the affirmations with becoming the best version of yourself will create the perfect mindset, and your person will have eyes for you and only you. You will never have to consider it again. You will never have to doubt it again. You will never have to see them check their phone and have that uncomfortable feeling, because you know they have eyes for only you, and why wouldn't they? And if they did on the off chance manage to just lose attraction for you and go for someone else, absolutely, that's their loss. Once you can get to that mindset, everything, you're the king or queen or circle of your world. Little Greg Doucette reference there. You're winning, basically. So I really hope this video has helped. Become the best version of yourself, affirm the best outcome for yourself, and you will get your desire. I guarantee it. I'll give you £100 if you don't. But don't call me out on that, because I know a lot of people are going to lie to me. But I really hope you have a good rest of your day. I really look forward to all of your amazing comments. I highly recommend you get involved in the membership and the other giveaway, just because, you know, it's giving back to the community. It's giving people that maybe don't have a lot of money or a lot of or a bit skeptical about coming to a coach. It's giving them the opportunity to win some coaching. Great feedback from other people that have won it. So I highly recommend you get involved. And once again, thank you so much for showing up today. Bye-bye.